Bro, you gotta be kidding me, bro. Grade A is back. Oh my god. With 40 videos prepared. Holy shit, man. Fucking anime season open. Another thing that hit my mind is that I can be incredibly disrespectful just speaking on another language. It's just the simplest thing ever to do. They are authorities and they have to learn every single language that we know. If they don't fucking know that language, they don't understand how I'm thinking, what my mind is capable of. They don't understand shit. I can't even communicate with them, so what's the point, right? I'm actually nerfing myself already by trying to talk to them in their language. Because I don't like my native language. That's fucking garbage. So there's so many reasons to just change your language. Perhaps the ultimate weapon of multiple countries is that you can just start speaking another language. We live in Europe, for fuck's sake. This is supposed to be a hint of how to escape this stupid, authority suppression, basically. Just speak another language, bro. You should know. You should know another language, right? It should be possible for you. You belong somewhere else, perhaps. And there's only two places to go, of course. Only two English-speaking countries. Or Australia. I don't know, bro. We'll see what happens, bro. That's gonna be my secret sauce against the doctor, bro. I can sit there silently, and when he asks questions, I'll answer them a little bit more complicated that way. I can tell the names of the fucking medication. And that's about it. And then our conversation can not even happen anymore. Or he might feel mocked. I do want to see what this is all about. There's a lot of nuggets of knowledge. GradeA under A is pretty juicy. And his videos are pretty cool. But I can't watch all of that stuff unless I make a special video about the dude. Because he does deserve, especially now that he's coming back with videos already baked, prepared. That is weird. Who does that, right? Like, that's the weirdest part. Who fucking does that shit? By the way, my views are actually going down. Very awkward. Not expected at all. At least someone would click on Mr. Beast face. Man. So sad.
This one, man.
Yeah, the purge is happening, so this guy just came back. I mean, it took a lot of years to come back. But that's how the purge works. The smart guys come back. 2 years ago. Yeah, that makes sense. That was the fucking COVID years, right? I don't know if I watched these things, though. Maybe it slipped past me, actually. Huh. It's hard to tell. No, I probably watched it, but...
It costs too fucking much. The whole dead people process is stupid. Nice gravestone, bro. Go.
He didn't say bullshit. I was hoping for bullshit.
And your dumbass is here playing some e-hole. Philadelphia.
There's always gonna be the leaders, and they're gonna take it all. Just claim it all. And I need OnlyFans of this guy. Can you guys type in the comments, please?
The worst.
Yeah, leader's gonna get most of the money, or so much money that it feels like, wow, no one can compete against that. But yeah, it's also very discouraging, but that's the whole point. That's the leadership. You're not supposed to look at the leader and be like, oh, I want to be like that guy, but I can't. That's the whole point. You can, but like, you can be like it. You can follow those footsteps. You can be grateful, you know. Also, I found that I'm not sure how I'm gonna go to sleep, though. I'm not sure when I'm supposed to go to sleep either. It's kind of weird one. Yeah, nothing confirms Purge more than this fucking video. Like, this is amazing. Even though we are approaching day 3, and pretty much it is labeled as day 3, but I have lost all the horror parts. Like, I'm getting myself ready to get out of this mess. I'm getting myself comfortable. We'll see. We'll see how it goes, because the deeper we go, it's only gonna get much worse. I feel I need to be warm to be able to go to sleep. It feels a little bit different, but like I need to like normalize my temperature so I get comfortable. I'm gonna be extra cold since I don't eat anything. Nothing turns into heat, so I have to drink hot water instead. This is like very tricky stuff. Instead of being very tired at the moment, I'm just having trouble sleeping at all. And it's not exactly like pure pain. It's just like pain fixed with fear. And you wake up in the middle of the night like a couple of times. Like, you can't actually sleep properly. You can't get vivid dreams and fantasize. Again, I definitely cannot squeeze my melons or lemons either, bro. So we activate NoFap. We're very powerful right now. Oh my god. Or we're torturing ourselves in every single direction because fucking life sucks so bad. You know, who do you trust anymore? Where are you gonna get help? If nobody cares, if everyone looks for self-benefit, if nobody's aware of anything anymore these days, like, I don't know, man. And I need more than, like, simple help. Even though it is kind of fucking simple, to be honest. It's very hard to tell what I would ask for other people to do for me. But the first thing to do is to make them care somehow, you know? Whoever is out there, I'm just praying I will just disappear. Live my own life. But yeah, having trouble sleeping, having fucking stomach pains now. Yeah, I mean, that fucking pisses me off. Mr. Beast have fucking mentioned absolutely nothing about that. That is really scary already. I can't keep up with this guy. He doesn't mention trouble sleeping or stomach pains. Ah, man, he must be a very healthy person, bro. That's fascinating. I always trust myself. I always trust independence. I always trust I can just become more powerful all by myself. And then, you know, you get attacked by a horde of bandits, bro. Holy shit. Then your safe haven can turn into hell very quickly. No matter how good it looks, no matter how fucking simple it is to live your life, someone's gonna fucking start bothering you. No matter how peaceful you are, like, people not caring is so insane. Like, absolutely insane. You have no self-defense. Because the court system does the same thing. Like, you need backup. You need fucking people to back you up and tell the fucking the lady, the judge, that this is absurd. Like, fucking, can we, like, not fucking do any of this? Because this is ridiculous. Can we not move forward with your stupid fucking ideas? Do you understand? You're scaring a person to death. Fucking, you literally fucking walk into a doctor's fucking little fucking cabin, and he turns into a demon of like, haha, I'm a demon now. I don't have to explain anything. I will just see you die. No carrying the world, no self-defense allowed, basically. Just follow the rules or else is just like that one fucking thing you're being told. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. Like, you're not even playing chess. You're playing a pawn. You're playing one pawn. Thank you very much. Where's the fucking self-defense? Like, what do I contact? Where's the fucking people? Again, I have one card I can play. Next to the doctor's office, there's social worker that I can, you know, bump into and see what happens. It is something that I can sort of trust simply because I talked to her, you know, I interacted with her, and nothing bad happened. Just a bunch of expectations that life must be a lot better than it actually is. Well, it's not. I can just randomly talk to people. Yes, I am not that fucking confident or courageous for conversations to just occur naturally. Yeah, fuck that shit. So, the only little fucking nuggets she was projecting, it was just false. It was just fucking pain. And I don't know if I can trust social workers who fucking sit next to the fucking biggest fucking demon I have ever seen. You know, and coming from the biggest demonic world that I can confirm, bro, that they have fucking messed it up for a long, long time now. Torturing people, basically. Like, it's... You guys have no idea. You guys don't fucking care about jail system. You guys don't care to save people. You just care to, like, well, if we find something unusual, if we're uncomfortable, we have to kick that person out of the system. So they just tumble down and disappear. So that's much better. And if you have been in jail, even though you're the fucking problem, if you have been in jail, now you're corrupted forever, and we're always going to be scared. As you can tell, I don't have enough information of what's brewing here. I just don't care. I don't care to participate in any of this shit. You know? I don't know what's brewing, because, like, I don't know how can I defend myself. Who can I talk to? I don't care. I just know that, like, fucking... checkmates on a empty board where I don't even play the king. I don't have resources. I don't get anything special from the world. I am not a king. I am not playing the game of life. I'm just an observer. And yet I still have to be punished. Like, that shouldn't be possible. I shouldn't be checkmated without a king. Like, without a crown on my head. Without having some kind of title, some kind of responsibility. I shouldn't be able to be checkmated. It's just not how it fucking works. King without a crown can't be checkmated. Because I am not fucking playing the game. I don't have enough troops to fucking go toe to toe with someone on a chessboard, on a battlefield, for fuck's sake. My mouth dried up very, very quickly, by the way. So, I slept for 6 hours, I think. And I have a very dry mouth as I'm waking up. Because the water I'm drinking is still, like, not that satisfying. It still dries you out. Water does that. Water makes you fucking dry. But obviously, like, taken away, like your body consuming all the minerals, materials, bro, all the food. Like, it also leaves you dry. Everything is like burning constantly. You're a walking furnace, after all. So, yeah. I wake up with a dry mouth. That is 7 a.m. Also, like, doctors would care about this video, right? About these series. I'm like, I'm doing an experiment. Fucking listen, doctors. Hey, guys, tune in. Little bitches. It's your video. You have to know that. So if you have a doctor, might as well fucking send him here. Open it, unclog his ears. Let's fucking let him listen to this shit. Let him know there are people who are hungry and willing to talk about it. And you can only be hungry for real, for people's attention and support. It's just very basic stuff. Very basic stuff. Like, all I want to do is just leave me alone. My solution, please leave me alone. And that usually excuses all the crimes. Like, just leave me alone, okay? If you want to solve anything, if you want to pull someone into a jail system, you can also kick them out of your country successfully. If you don't like them, you can do that. Who wants me, right? Which country wants me more? Because clearly these fucking assholes don't want me. Like, that should be also possible. There should be multiple possibilities. And technically, again, maybe I'll find that in court. But they're not offering anything. They're not talking to me, right? They're not starting anything. They're not trying to help me in that situation for me to wiggle myself out. They just think I'm gonna be silent, sitting there and crossing my arms and not fucking listening to anything. Like, fuck that bullshit. These are fucking idiots, bro. Once you're in a system where you are shut down, where you have no contact with the outside world, do you think I can complain and just sit there and complain to fucking doctors? They're just gonna laugh at you, bro. They're just gonna see you die, see you burn in hell. So I complain now. Like, if anything happens to me, if they just fucking drag me into oblivion, it's over. I am dead. It's game over, bro. There's no way out. So while I can still speak, while they don't fucking want me dead, I will try and complain as much as I can. I will try to explain my situation to my mom, like how fucking stupid she is, first of all. And that maybe if she was smart, maybe there was something I could move. There was another pawn that would appear on the board, and I could feel better about it. I'm still gonna get checkmated somehow, even though it's not possible. Well, but that's the thing. Like, if there's no king with a crown, there's just a pawn, and that will die. It's just, I will die, and it's over. Why was I acting like a pawn this whole time in this world? Well, just what happened. With enough help, I wouldn't be a pawn. It would be fair. Like, the social system is not working if I'm just a pawn. If I don't have a support system. So, fuck that, I guess. And I really don't know, man. Without people replying, I can't know if they're offended, how they feel. Like, I just have one person that I can sort of think that is an okay person that might suck up my poison or whatever. But that might offer me some fucking special exit plan. One dude that I have invested entirety of my school life, and might as well continue investing more of my life, right? So one dude, but this fucking golden ticket out of this situation. Fucking a ruthless escape, because that's what he likes. And probably he would try to escape from giving me an escape, because that would be like, that's a lot of work, man. Also, there's a dark side to all of this. When I deal with friends, like, eventually get to see the real personality, get to peel off. I'm not necessarily, like, scared, like, I'll take whatever to be left alone. And he's probably the one who would understand. So, technically I have an option, and technically it fucking sucks balls. And I don't know. He's kind of, like, willing to hell, like, he kind of resonates in that direction. It is super fucking stupid. But then he wouldn't want to, like, get himself in trouble, right? Like, it's the most simplest of terms that don't apply. Like, if people were my friends, they would know. They would know what's going on. Because I am telling them very convenient ways. I'm not talking to them directly, but I'm still talking very convenient ways, just posting about it. And I don't understand why there isn't anyone who responds, right? That's the fucking weirdest part. What they're scared of, we'll never know. But my trust levels obviously are in the shithole, and they don't even care to, like, keep up with me and check out how I'm doing, right? That's not a thing that's happening. If people don't understand morality and what makes a person good person, what makes a person needy for more attention, like, if people don't understand that shit, I mean, don't expect good life. Don't expect good things to happen in your community, in the place where you live. Don't expect anything, bro. A lot of fucking 1% people have a high expectations, and this kind of vibe spread out throughout the entire world. The 1% taking everything and not caring, the government fucking having way too much power right now and not caring. Like, this shit is spread out across the entire world now. It was slowly, like, crawling and taking things away from people. Like, back in the day, I had friends. I was able to hang out. But then technology came in. And we still didn't know what we were doing. Then you go through school, and then you start seeing the difference between rich and the poor. That weird fucking difference where people just don't give a fuck about you. That you slowly don't know how to actually carry yourself anymore. You feel much less appreciated than others who can spend their time on, like, learning, talking to girls, being aggressive with teachers and stuff, being a fucking nerd. or being gay for that matter. They have the privilege to ruin their lives, to be assholes, without a care in the world, without any apologies. Because if you're an asshole, if you're an asshole one day, you should be apologizing the other day. One day the other day. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that's how it's supposed to look like. You're not supposed to just like be an asshole day after day and make me feel uncomfortable. Make me feel isolated without any hope in the world for me to like turn the tides. Right? So they make you poor and they keep you poor and you still have no moves to figure out what the fuck am I supposed to jump on your head? Like, what is it? What is it that I can do that will impress you? Is the question. I can't win poker. I'm not gonna win that shit. I'm not gonna win it fucking 10 years ago. I'm not gonna teleport to that place, even if I've learned how to carry myself. And classmates never even met. I said I don't want to meet. I'm like, hinting that I'm in a bad place. That I don't like meeting, but I'm okay with you guys coming together as long as like you talk to each other first online, like we see like the relationships. And it's almost like everyone is scared of paper. Everyone is scared of leaving a mark, leaving evidence, because everyone is doing crimes all over the place. The evil is everywhere. Even my mom is scared of like paper, like, well, write down your experience. Oh, he asked me to write down. She fucking writes down. He asked me to write down. He forced me. Like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Like, am I really gonna show the fucking paper of like your experience of the church? Now I will show the paper because it fucking looks fucking weird as fuck. And she's trying to like keep it to herself and like hide it and stuff. You know. Because I gave her the option. Because I'm like, well, you want to take that away from me? You want to make me more poor? You know, you don't think I don't need it? If you just think selfishly, you will never need to apologize. You will never need to do fucking anything, bro. You don't need to open your mouth to have a conversation, to respect someone, just for the sake of the unknown, just for the sake of mystery, of you don't know what's going to happen. Maybe good things going to happen, maybe bad things going to happen. But if you're an NPC, you're expecting good things to happen from rich people. Are you fucking stupid, bro? Are you fucking stupid? You're gonna bend over to fucking Mr. Beast suck his dicker and good things will happen? Well, find one. Find one, bro. Not every rich person is good. In fact, 99% of the time, you're probably gonna just get kicked in the balls. Because to even be rich is to be immoral. Most of the time. Like, you don't understand how immoral Elon Musk actually is. If you haven't watched Thunderfoot. And his fucking 30 series of rants, 30 videos ranting about Elon Musk, bro. I want to see if he made a playlist already, because that is fucking fascinating. This shit I would rewatch one more time. 30 videos. But like, there's so much content on the internet, it's hard. Oh, a rain begins at 7 o'clock. Like heavy rain out of nowhere. Isn't that fucking cool? At least the vibe is correct. For me, rain is clapping and crying, bro. I want to double check because that's weird. It can be amplified. The sounds can be amplified by like passing cars. I want to double check what's going on. What? I'm not sure which side he's on, actually. This new, yeah, like, this is a good teaser simply because I don't know, man. You could have, like, released the fucking one video, bro. I'm hungry.
I love a good...
I wonder if it is actually possible to become air-breathing person. Like, the food exists. I understand. My body understands. Food exists, and, like, I will take a bite. I'm not gonna fucking eat your food. Like, you can do whatever you want, guys. You have all the freedom. You don't need me to exist. Maybe you fucking hate me. You know, I'll hate you too back, obviously, because, I have to remind you that you're probably an asshole. You probably should suffer more than I do right now. But, like, even my mom is technically super duper rich. And for me, I'm like, I don't have control over my life. Even like online banking, I was like, I lost it. I have to talk to a person now and get it back. Because something expired, you know. 2-step authentication expired, bro. Now I have to talk to a person. Do I have enough mental stability to talk to a person in bank when they have moved, and it scared the shit out of me because I don't know what button to press to start consulting to a person. Everything scares me. Everything pisses me off. Everything requires me assistance. Just to see another person being as confused as I am would kind of help, you know, would make me a leader for them. So we both gonna get helped at the same time. Having a friend is a fucking big deal. You know, like having the second leg to walk over social fucking problems. I mean, that's a very big deal. So anyone could have stepped in, anyone could have flourished a good relationship with me over those fucking years that I've lived, and nothing happened. I just like came back into my mom's fucking vagina, bro. Just shoved right in there. It's like, well, I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna die here. It's gonna be very comfortable. No big deal. And no one's gonna know. No one's gonna fucking notice, bro. That would be fucking hilarious. So let's check the view counter after I've slept. History of Chuck E. Cheese. Oh, don't talk about cheese, bro. That fucking sucks. I'm even like clickbaiting. I'm doing fucking nice thumbnails, all that shit. We're not reaching 100 views. I'm not even looking at a comment section who's not gonna be filled with anything interesting, you know. Because of your childhood. This sounds like a nonsense. Oh look, my Tinder, oh shit, Tinder kitten. Instead of replying shit, like, oh, you're not interesting to me. Like, nah, bro, fuck yeah. Is it normal that a dude is like this is in the past, bro? Like we're moving forward from that. Is it normal that a guy is insulting a woman and degrading her? Yeah, because you feel fucking you're flying up there. Plenty of years missing, bro, from your experience. And the only fucking thing she can fucking muster is a lot of fucking disrespectful, you know, questions that I could answer, but I first want respect. You know, I first want to understand that I'm talking to a human being and not just someone who wants me to think for them. You know, that is the gif of the day. That's what I get. Taylor Swift, bro. I like this one, bro. I fucking like it, but I'm not gonna click for her. Is it normal? Well, we have to get to the normal, you know? We have to fucking put effort to get to the normal. Cancer, bro? You better have some cancer. This is just astrology sign that you can have, which is so fucking convenient for women, isn't it? You're a Cancer? I don't want to talk to Cancer, bro. Get the fuck out of my life, bro. But it's a nice little kitty to toy around with. See what happens. Alright?
Life trigger.
As much as my life fucking sucks, I'll tell you that much. Again, there's pressure. And pressure puts you down and makes you think. And pressure makes you do spectacular things to defend yourself against evil. So now I'm doing that. Now the pressure opening the door and telling me to fucking show them what's up, bro. Show that I'm not playing Game of Life anymore. You guys win. Again. Like for the third time in a row, bro. You just guys win. I still have to like concede, I have to move on, and I have no support to even understand what's going on. Because fuck yeah, you guys win again. You want to win one more time to get more resources out of me. So let me fucking eat myself a little bit. So you understand that you definitely win. I don't know what you win. Fucking skull and bones you can't put it in your mouth and try it out. I mean, Eugenia Cooney is more valuable alive than dead. I'll tell you that much. Alright, I don't know what you're gonna grave dig out of that. A bunch of makeup and a bunch of plushies? I don't know, bro. It's very hard to access people's bank accounts if they just die. So, I would appreciate people who have absolutely nothing to fight for. They're just dying the next day. You take away their love, they will die over a very short period. That's what Eugenia has over all of the fucking assholes in the world. That's what she prepared to do. She's prepared to fucking kick your ass with her own death. You know, you will have to care. You will have to tune in and be like, oh, this is the story. This is what this guy is saying. This is what that guy is saying. A lot of people are ready to say things. And a lot of people are ready to go back and forth and create drama of a dead person. And dead person drama is never fucking good. People have settled down with Technoblade, except me. I don't fucking settle down with that sort of death. It's a Minecrafter. I give a fuck about Minecrafters. But if Eugenia Cooney, the drama queen, dies, I mean, do you fucking understand, guys? How much attention people have to suck in to be comfortable with themselves again. Like, you don't understand what death means. You don't understand what people like that have over everyone else who doesn't care, who just walk like NPCs, right? That's not an NPC. That is someone you can identify very quickly. They're playing a role, and they might not even like it. You know, if they're very skinny, very fucking on the edge of just existence itself, between life and death, for such a long time, like, it's a very interesting role to play that it always makes you question. It always makes you, like, will pity help this person? And since nobody fucking helped me, like, you might understand that there's more people like this who are suffering right in front of you, but you have never actually given true love to them. So, very interesting stuff. We're snowballing, we're gathering material here for a really big explosion or a fire, whichever you prefer. You know, I don't want to die into an explosion. I just don't have a choice. The evil is too great. Yeah. Onision and Shin got canceled, but Eugenia still kicking around, you know, still doing her thing because nothing changed. Yes, she's being rejected, I would imagine. Yes, she's being fucking tormented by all these people, but she doesn't care. Like, she had lived through that. While the fucking dudes get, you know, canceled left and right because, like, well, fuck those guys. We figured. They are way too up there, too high in their ego realm, not caring about anything properly, only about themselves. And that is still true, but Eugenia is not an influence that I can just follow. Maybe I can eat them. Maybe I can, like, enable her to come back and, like, I watch her content because that's what I want to resonate with. I want to resonate with a person that looks like that, who doesn't eat much, and is very close of dying if anything fucking happens, if people mistreat someone like that. Like, I will just get a heart attack and disappear. Like, it's just that simple. Yeah, there's the most important benefit of speaking another language. Not only you can escape, but you can scare the people. And not with your escape. You you can scare them because their privacy is gonna be torn apart. Being a foreigner in a new country is kind of interesting to people because you will always gonna try live a new life, I would imagine. Like you were gonna try and talk to people, ask questions, and bump into someone who's gonna show it all around, right? You're gonna be confused and like waiting for someone to show you things. And technically, you can start by talking to children, right? Or talking to a teenager who knows English, and then we can dive into the new language. But that's all I know. That's just English. I don't know, bro. I'm kind of tripping on that one because that means I don't know the language. And I'm trying to learn from scratch by escaping into another country. That one would suck as well because like you feel homeless as well. There's so many strategic things you have to learn. Fucking madness, bro. To keep up in life.
Self.
I know because of all the pressure and because of definition of death. I know I'm not fooled. I know when I see something, I can do it. I can be that person. So if I see Mr. Beast doing something, I can be that person because I have a life to live, you know, and anything is possible. And I'm just like everyone else. Normal means sometimes you can, well, keep up with everyone around that you can see. They're just wearing a crown, like they're normal plus they're normal and boosted by everyone else's support. So if I was supported, I mean, if I get a little bit of a spotlight, I would be able to probably improve myself even faster and more. But we don't know. It's very hard to tell, huh? I would find ways to interact with more people and solve their problems. And they would have to be, you know, kind enough to give me even more spotlight. I would probably be able to do this shit very quickly and accumulate shit very quickly to the point of like uh, 1 million subscribers, bro, being the easiest thing I've ever done in my life. But if I don't have the snowball, I can't roll anything. Like if everything just if I don't have hands, I can't roll a fucking snowball. It has to be big enough for me to like push it with my entire rest of the body, bro. And then I can ask for hands. Then I can sell my snowball for hands. You know, this is the fucking virtual reality I live in, bro. No hands though. No hands. I think hands come from like good parenting and good environments for growth. If there's none of that shit, and having a job, having stuff to do that will benefit you greatly. So no hands. No hands, boys.
Negative belief.
Go to therapy, of course. Oh my god, that's your solutions. You have learned nothing. Nothing at all, bro. In America, like, the best therapy is buying things for yourself. Going to a store therapy. Spending money not on therapy is the therapy. Thank you very much. You know, like I've solved all your problems. Like you have to fucking trust people like this. Like the device is so easy to fucking make, but this is so fucking bullshit. And you can sense it's bullshit. Like, oh, I'll pay a person to care for me. Whoa, to have a conversation with them. Whoa, but they're professional takers of money. Like, no, you're not gonna get fucking like I'm I have never heard a story about therapy because like it's all private anyways, as well. It's all fucking private. No one wants to really talk about it. So it's like if you're creating private information for yourself, it's not even good advice, right? Like, I should be able to hear about it. If therapy is so fucking left and right, like, I should be able to hear some good advice that has been given to people. And technically, I do. I do. People do talk about it that way. People do try to talk about it. I just don't remember that shit. You know, it's like therapy hasn't solved anything or anyone's things, and it hasn't been actually recommended for me directly. It's just an indirect nonsense that people throw at people. It's like, well, there's a specific this type of thing. No, bro. It fucking costs money, bro. You must relax. You must be able to have a therapy that can last a lifetime, that you can buy for a lifetime, that is super fucking cheap, affordable, and makes sense and improves your quality of life. The only therapy you need to know that people are making things, and people are trying to sell things, people are offering things all the time, and you know that. You know that this is being offered, and therapy is not being offered. People don't talk about the price of therapy, none of that shit. When they say better help, what the fuck is the price? This is when you really have to fucking answer. It's not a free game where you download something. It's not a burger. I need to know the price of your fucking stupid therapy, which happens to be like very fucking high rate of like fucking $20 an hour or something. For online therapy alone. So you can imagine, like, what the fuck are these people doing? Like, it's top 1% of income earners the fucking therapists are. Just talking to people, just doing little fucking funny meme experiments with them. That's your fucking shit. That's your escape. I've already told, you know, that therapy is bullshit. But you don't know the extent of how big the bullshit is until I tell the whole story, until I try it myself, and I can't even move. I can't leave the fucking room. There's nowhere to go, no one to talk to, bro. Nothing, no pivot points for me to hold on to. No good outside. No good inside either. I could probably replace my mom with anyone else in the world, and I would still be happier, bro. As long as they don't fucking enter my safe space, you know, enter my room. I can probably replace my mom with anything, bro. Because we're not growing together, just like not happening. She's not improving fast enough. So I want to like click next. Can I do that? What are my options in life? What are my superpowers? Because in my imaginary world, I will have plenty of things to do, plenty of things to take care of, plenty of things to grow. I can be independent completely without reality itself anymore. Because that one fucking sucks now. Even fucking John Oliver shows up, bro. Number 2, influence? Maybe used to be. Now he's actually on the edge. That is fascinating. Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah, I've pushed this guy quite a high level. I put a lot of effort. It kind of like sucked in some bonus points, it feels like, for how long I was sitting there. I remember glitching, like, this whole system is very intricate. It cannot be easily recreated. Because it goes through ups and downs. It goes into a valley and then shoots up, but then it gets drained over time. The heat system, the bonus system. Because right now I'm heated up, and I can tell. I can show you guys. I get a pretty decent bonus, but this is going down. You know, And I had to like create all these things that nobody knows, nobody wants to know about. Like I have to go to events and advertise it, and it's very exhausting. Because it's like, it's weird. It's weird, like, people not being social, I just sit there and nothing happens. I sit there like nothing's happening, bro. I'm not needed for anyone. Ever. I sit there in fucking game jam, game developers place, and I actually was offered a job, which is like fucking. I'll pray for these guys. They're pretty special. I was offered something, which I understand. Like it's very big deal. The offerings are super cool. Uh, like people notice you. People notice that you're slightly different. I guess I don't know. Or I sat alone on another game jam. I went through 2 game jams, which is like the rare social experience that I am able to draw from. Like real stuff of what I get to do in life. But I just get to sit somewhere and like not exist a bunch of time. And it's like, it's fucking bullshit. And just making games is not actually that amazing of experience, because I've already done it at home, right? It's like Game Jam not supposed to be about that. It's a good advertisement that way, but it shouldn't be about that regardless. There should be 2 sides to the coin. The heads and the tails, bro. Like I'm just trying to keep up. But I'm not trying to be a part of a team. It's messy, man. So I just sit there alone with my problems, and then I finally accumulate courage of like, shit, I'm not doing anything. I was sitting next to a team of people, basically. I was occupying space. And it's just so painful, bro. And I knew the dude had a lot of confidence, a lot of fucking... So I kind of pushed him to try to help me, and he kind of like dropped me off to his other friend that appears out of nowhere. Apparently, like, he feels very comfortable in his space. He knows more than himself and the teammates or whatever that's gonna be working with him. Like, it's just like out of nowhere. The power level. So yeah, like, we don't actually even have like the social tools to empower the weak ones. If we cannot normalize, if we can normalize people, like the loud people, the top 1% are gonna be so fucking loud, they're gonna disrupt of what definition of normal is. They're gonna disrupt everything. I am normal. I am very fucking normal. I'm the most normal person ever. You know, because we need to have the definition of normal. This is what my Tinder fucking kitten. Tinden needs to know. Alright? So let's give you guys definition of normal, because it's gonna hit hard. To not be normal is be scared and give up on everything. I'm not giving up on death. I think death will set me free. And I can be loud and proud about it. I'm not giving up on YouTube spreading my message. I don't... If a person gives up or turns to evil or acts immorally, I have to give up on them. They don't deserve my attention. Doesn't seem passionate or willing to talk. Lives in their private island. completely alone on their own will. The definition of normal can be described by what is not normal. What are the sandwich buns? The sandwich itself, what is inside the sandwich, can be anything. We just know what is not normal. And not normal to be scared to give up on everything, to not be passionate, to not talk to anyone, to be on a private island completely alone. You can be with other family members, but still in a private island. But you have decided that. You have decided to do that to yourself. You decided to hurt yourself that way. So when I'm trying to normalize a person and try and summon them into this realm of reality, what I'm asking them, I'm trying to make them talk. I'm trying to see if they're passionate about something, if they can't talk. I'm trying to see if they just... Well, this one's tough. Give up on everything. If they have something, right? If they project something that they really like. Like, when I talk to a girl, when I talk to women, they do those things naturally. They try to normalize themselves naturally. Except they don't know necessarily how to care for other people. They don't necessarily know what's good for the outside world. Meaning that they're still fairly isolated. They would prefer to have their private island and have all the things fixed for them so they could, act normal. But, like, there's always going to be a gaping hole in their lives. It doesn't matter how many things you fix. And I did. Like, that was the problem. It's not the problem of, like, pulling the information. Sometimes people will talk and will seem passionate about certain things, but you realize they have given up on everything. They have given up on solving their own problems, and everything is crumbling down. And then it's very difficult to actually interact with those people because they're drug addicts. So there's ways to not be normal is what defines normal. Is finding things that are not normal. It's the easiest way. Because normal doesn't even want to exist, like normal feels like such a blank definition, such a blank picture. Like, normal is like no problems. To be no problem. When there's no problem that just keeps eating away your life, keeps making you fucking miserable, when there's no problem. When there's a problem from the outside world and I can't do anything about it but to fight against myself, eat myself apart, because I don't want them to have me. I don't want them to manipulate me. I don't want them to toss me around. It's not fucking feasible, bro. I can't let that happen. I need freedom to fucking survive. Anyways, let's eat Chuck E. Cheese pizza. And I'll tell you, there's so many private islands I can't reach. It's normal for them to do the private island thing. What's normal about it? Like, you just stop existing. You stop being interactive. There's nothing normal. At least you can, like, project your private island to the public, and it's not that private. It's the privacy and the isolation that fucking ruins your life yet again. So many ways to do it. If you're blocking people, if you're kicking people out, you know what you're doing. You're trying to clean up the fucking space. You're trying to fucking travel across the sea into your promised land. It's pathetic. If you're doing the same thing over and over again, that's also a private island thing. If you're just asking questions, if you're just have one personality pattern that you follow. I'm like always angry. But anger is just not gonna like anger is just gonna push out more ideas out of my system. Anger is on me. I'm not angry on you. I will call you stupid, but that doesn't mean I will shut up about it. I won't shut up about it. I won't gossip about it. I want you not to be stupid. If I feel you're stupid, I don't want that. We're gonna work on that, can we? Can we do the normal thing and work on something that I feel like is needed? Is gonna occupy a little bit of our time and make our lives better. It's gonna push us towards the position of no problem when I see a problem. But no, people run away and they just want problem. They want to have problem. They don't want to be normal. And that fucking pisses me off to some extreme levels, bro. Because normal people don't just have a sense of there's a problem and we have to solve it somehow. We have to contribute somehow. Not through donations, not through just throwing money at it. Nothing's going to change. Whether I have $10,000 or how much I have right now in my pockets. Nothing's going to change, bro. I'm not convincing anyone. I'm not bribing anyone here out of this fucking loophole. All right? The only thing I can do is just like maybe rent an isolated place for a certain amount of time to die there instead if this place is not safe. And I have enough money to do that. And I'm not doing that. I'm still comfortable kicking my mom's ego, which is problematic.
And
Like if my classmates come together and they try to organize something and it flops, there's a problem, right? But what they did is made me the problem. I flopped it. I made it toxic by trying to help. Like, none of this makes sense. None of this fucking clicks. None of this seems normal to me. So I get to be normal. I was the one trying to solve the problem, so I get to be normal. By definition. And it's just fucking pathetic, bro. Absolutely pathetic. How people just occupy these spaces. They make their lives easier because they pretend that there is no problem. That makes your life a lot easier. All right, you can still move forward. But you're burning more and more resources as you go forward. The 1% does not prey on me, does not predate on my existence. The 1% is preying on people who take easy mode on life, who use a lot of resources to keep their lives easy. Those people get the most fucking sucked dry by the rich people, by the people who will collect happily for you all the resources that you're just wasting left and right. Will collect that happily out of your system, bro. And want to see you have problems eventually. They want to see that. I want to see that too. We all agree on that fucking shit. All right, so I'm not different than the richest of the rich. They want to see you in trouble. Because you're not normal. You have problems seeing for yourself who the fuck you are. And how the NPC culture just, became the greatest meme, right? Became something that we have to be aware of because it's likely so apparent, so vivid that everyone can agree this is a very good meme. NPCs, bro. People who are not normal, but pretend to be normal. So everyone leaves them alone so they can live in their private island, scared, giving up on everything, with no passion or willingness to talk. Ha ha ha. I have gotten you, didn't I? Not normal can be turned into a meme of some kind. But NPC seems to be anything they have chosen. And tons of people just subscribing to that sort of behavior. And even more so with technology, because with technology, you don't actually get the real live contact. You're not necessarily asked to talk. You can look at me as like an authority person who has figured shit out. And it's like, well, I will die though. I don't have authority. Don't worry about it. I eat authority for breakfast so I can survive. But doesn't mean that I will have it forever. Doesn't mean that I will be able to speak forever. I might just die. I run out of fucking resources, authority spit in my face. Where do I go now? Alright? I was expecting something slightly more human, slightly more fucking easy to handle, but it wasn't that. I'll tell you that much. So, we're in a lot of fucking deep shit. Keep clicking the fucking easy mode. But you will run out of resources. And I am a resource, and I will run away from everyone in some kind of way. Absolutely. I will find an escape route of some kind. And I'll be one less resource to draw from. My dead body is not gonna help you. You will not look at all of these candies and things and be able to gobble it up, because you can't. Everyone's stuck in the waiting room, and they can't do shit. This will never fucking be available to them. None of this stuff that is written here and explained in my videos. None of it will happen. None of it will have life and will talk to you and give you advice. Because I'm trying to make them come alive. I'm trying to give life to a lot of fucking shit that needs to, you know, exist one way or the other, I felt like. Because I don't hear that stuff. For me, anything now is valuable. Any single titsy bitsy fucking word is valuable. The most basic definition of what normal is valuable. For fuck's sake. This is how silence have taken over, bro. Eaten us alive. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Hunger Strike, hour number 8. Haha.